Hi, and welcome to this Adrega instructional video. In Adrega, you can use filters to get a better overview of your reports, projects, or activities. You can filter on the fly, or you can create named filters for easy access. Let's take a look. So first, let's quickly look at how you can add a filter on the fly. So let's say now I have some projects, I want to filter them. And I want to see all projects that contains the word project. So now I have filter for project, but some of these are starting with the word corp. So let's add that as well. Now I contains project. I switch this to or, and all that starts with the word corp. So now I can mix these filters. I can also add additional filters for another column. Let's say I only want to see projects that are active. Change this, and I select all active projects. So this was an on-the-fly filter. If you want to keep the filter for later, we can do this by pressing the Edit Filter button right here. And then first notice that you now have a filter called Not Named. I will come back to this a little bit later. For now, we create a new filter. And now I want to do the same as I did, and I want to call it My Test Filter. And I wanted to add a project name. I can add this, and I wanted it to contain the word project. Then I wanted another filter, and notice that even though this is selected, I can add it once more. So I also wanted, let's see, starts with corp, like this. If I want to do or, which I want in this case, I switch this. In addition, I wanted all active projects. So let's say project status, search for project status, and I add that as well. Now this all ends up in one criteria. I don't want that. What I can do that is group these two in addition. And then we can use these buttons, indent or outdent filter. Works just like you indent activities in Adrega. So I want the project status to equal active. And then I use the AND filter for this criteria and the OR filter for these two. So project status equals to active, or and project name equals to project, or it starts with corp. So now I have a filter called My Test Filter, but in this case I already had created the filter on the fly, and that's what this named filter is for. If I don't want to create the filter in the editor, I can use this one and instead just edit it. And as you can see, this is already pre-configured because I did this in the table already. So it will remember the changes I did and make that as a suggestion to create a new named filter. Named filter 2. Just like that. So then I can apply this, and the filter will be available for later. And that's all there is to it.